Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Valagar Aloevain. I know I've been gone for a while, but I'm back here with some more videos. So these videos here, I'll be doing an ESO playthrough, going through all the side quests, main story, and all that fun stuff. I will break it up into two videos, so that way if you don't want to watch the side quests, you definitely don't have to. And yeah, we're gonna jump right into it. So our story here starts because our character is of the Ebonheart pack. It's going to start here in Stone Falls, where we can actually pick up a quest for the Hooded Figure. And this is going to be the very start
Greetings.
of the game here.
My benefactor wishes to speak to you about a matter that could affect the fate of our world.
What does your benefactor want?
If my benefactor wished to discuss details in the open, why send a messenger? The matter is for your ears only.
Well, that seems fine then.
My benefactor awaits nearby. Do not tarry.
Alright, I'll go now. Oh, this doesn't bode well. What the? Nice little conk on the head. Lovely. Charging up some soul gems, it seems. Unfortunately, I'm one of those victims he's using to charge the soul gems. Alright, so while I am doing the main story, like I
Whoa
am
there!
doing,
Are you all right? The name's Lyris. I hope you've still got some fight left in you. You're going to need it.
alright, before we pop out this door, so while I'm doing the videos for the main storyline, I am going to try to limit the loot from everything to just like chests and the like. I mean, it is a Bethesda
Dead.
game and
Must have been the runt of the litter.
Skyrim, so there's plenty to loot all over the place, but I am going to try to limit that to specific things.
Keep your weapon ready and stay sharp. This place is full of surprises.
'Cause, I mean, honestly, I could spend hours in a dungeon looting.
Keep moving. There are more Daedra on the way.
Don't stop now. Keep moving. More guards are on the way.
Let's get out of here, my friend. The Prophet.
Greetings, Wesley. Like you, I'm a prisoner in this place. You must rescue me, and I, in turn, must rescue you.
Hold a moment. Come here. We need to talk. The Prophet. He's a prisoner here too. It was very dangerous for him to speak to you even for a moment. He must think you can help me.
Help you do what?
Break him out, of course. Believe me, I can use all the help I can get. That blind old man is the only person alive who can help us get back home. Tamriel's a long way from here.
Where do we go from here?
These tunnels will eventually take us to the Towers of Eyes. That's where we'll find the Sentinels.
Okay, but what are these Sentinels?
Magical constructs created by Molag Bal to guide his vision in Cold Harbor. The Sentinels are connected. If we destroy one, the others will be blinded. With any luck, that will buy us the time we need to free the Prophet.
That sounds like a plan, but how can we destroy it?
I've no idea. Brute force? We'll find a way. We have to. Be ready for anything. I doubt Molag Bal left the Sentinels unguarded.
Alright, so that answers that, but I do have so many questions.
I'm sure you do, and I'll answer them as best I can.
First off, who is this prophet?
He's a strange one, no doubt about it. But he's the wisest man I've ever met. He sees things. The past, the future.
Okay, and I guess next would be, what is this place and where am I?
You're obviously not in Tamriel anymore. Think of the most miserable, depressing place you've ever been in your life. That's paradise compared to Cold Harbor. And to top it off, well, there's no easy way to say it. You're dead.
Okay, but then how are we having this conversation if I'm dead?
I don't know. Once we rescue the Prophet, he can tell you about the gods and the ways of oblivion. I don't understand any of it myself.
Yeah, but if I'm dead, who killed me?
A man named Menemarco. His worm cult is doing some kind of ritual back in Tamriel. They sacrificed you and everyone in this prison to the Daedric Prince Molag Bal. After you died, whatever was left showed up here. They call you the Soul Shriven.
Alright, what does that mean?
It means you're a slave and you'll spend the rest of eternity here in Cold Harbor, working under the lash of the Daedra. Unless, of course, you come with me.
That sounds like a plan. So are you dead too?
No, I wasn't sacrificed. The Prophet and I were brought here conventionally, if that makes any sense. But we're prisoners here, same as you.
Alright, well, I guess how can we rescue this prophet then?
It won't be easy. The place is watched by magical constructs called Sentinels. We won't stand a chance unless we can blind them. I'll tell you more when we get there. And we'll never get there if we don't get moving.
Yeah, that sounds fair. Alright, let's get going.
We should keep moving.
Lovely.
Well played, friend. Marquez Beard, you are good in a fight.
The god of brutality knows of your escape. Hurry!
The god of schemes can see every part of Cold Harbor. We need to distract him.
Alright, so there's two that we can go to, left and right. One on the left is considerably closer. Let's head there now.
Try to be inconspicuous. We just got free of this place. The last thing we need is to get recaptured. I'll keep watch.
Splat.
Quickly! While he's blinded, we must get to the Prophet's cell.
Oh, that's a long way down. A lot longer than I thought it was.
Fool! You will never escape my realm.
Hermamora's wagging tongue. The door's warded. We'll never get in this way. Damn it! Destroying the Sentinel must have triggered these wards. We'll need to find another way in. Maybe Cadwell can help us.
Who's Cadwell?
Cadwell is the oldest of the Soul Shriven. After years of torment, Soul Shriven usually go insane and turn feral. But not Cadwell. He was already insane before he left Tamriel. Mad as a box of frogs, but completely harmless. You'll see.
Okay, well, how...
What was your name again? Damn it! Destroying the Sentinel must have... Cadwell is the oldest of the Soul Shriven. After years of torment, Soul Shriven usually go insane and turn feral. But not Cadwell. He was already insane before he left Tamriel. Mad as a box of frogs, but completely harmless. You'll see.
Alright. One moment here. Boy, do you gotta love random calls. Alright, sorry about that. Well, how can a madman possibly help us? By apparently calling us on our cell phone.
Cadwell sees things as he wishes them to be. To him, Cold Harbor is a wondrous place. It's his home. And he knows it like the back of his hand. He's usually down by the river. Let's go find him.
Alright. Sounds like a plan.
One fine day in the middle of the night, two dead kings got up to fight. Back to back they faced each other, drew their bows, and stabbed themselves.
You can clearly see the insanity.
Hello, what's this? Out for a stroll then? Lovely day for it.
You must be Cadwell.
Sir Cadwell, yes, indeed, a pleasure. And fair Lyris, good to see you, my dear. How are you then?
Well, we're trying to get inside the Prophet's cell. The door is sealed.
Oh dear, well that is inconvenient, isn't it? Tell you what, I happen to know another way in. Much more of a scenic route. Rather a fun little jaunt actually, full of traps and corpses and nasty beasties filling up the bits in between.
Okay, and how do we get through all of that?
Rather cautiously, I expect. Watch your step, hold your nose, and do mind the traps. There'll like as not be a fair dose of running and skull bashing as well.
You know, that sounds good. Where's the entrance?
Follow the river. You'll find the door to the Undercroft at the water's end. Once you're inside, stick to the light and you'll find a ladder that will take you right up to the Prophet straight away. Do give him my best.
Alright, well, thank you. Sounds good.
Best of luck. Do check in now and again, won't you?
You know what? Tell me a bit about yourself, Sir Cadwell.
Well, there's not much to tell, is there? It's the same old pish-tosh, gallant knight, epic quests, rescued maidens. I came to this land when my head was quite unceremoniously separated from my body. Bad luck that, but you make the best of things.
And how long have you been here?
Oh, quite a long time. In fact, I wouldn't be a bit surprised if I was the oldest of the Soul Shriven. Of those who didn't go feral, that is. I know every tunnel and path, every nook and cranny. The others look up to me, I suppose.
And how do you know Lyris?
Ah, Lyris. Girl's as mad as sheer Gorus jammies. Heart's in the right place, I suppose. Says she's got to rescue the Prophet to save us all from eternal torment. How an old blind man could do that is quite beyond me.
Okay, and what do you know about this Prophet?
An imperial gentleman. Apparently he was once a powerful mage, but the years haven't been kind. Lyris says he knows of a path back to Tamriel. I rather think that if one existed, I'd have found it by now.
So you don't think there's a way to get home?
I hadn't actually given it much thought. Anything's possible, I suppose. Truth is, I've been here so long, this place feels like home. But a good uprising now and again is a pleasant diversion, so where's the harm, eh?
Alright, well, it was nice meeting you, Sir Cadwell. I guess we gotta...
Cadwell seems to think this Undercroft is a delightful place. The probably means it's a death trap. We better be careful.
Cross the river. To Underground.
The sooner you get that door open, the sooner we can get out of here.
So, just to speed things up a little bit, I am going to go stealth and just sneak the way through. Tell me first guys hit. Seems we're here with a couple others. It's not that great, but free loot is free loot. Alright, so from here, let's head to the door.
The Prophet's cage should be just ahead. Quickly now, we haven't much time. All right. The good news is we made it here in one piece, and the Prophet looks unharmed. Now the bad news. It's going to be up to you to keep him safe and get him back to Tamriel. I'm not going with you. There's a trick to opening the cell. The only way for a prisoner to leave is for another living soul to take their place. I need to swap places with the Prophet.
Is there no other way?
Believe me, I wish there was, but I don't see anyone else here with a beating heart, do you? If Molag Bal isn't stopped, he'll destroy everyone and everything we've ever loved.
Well, I guess I'm ready when you are.
Once it's done, get moving. The Prophet will know where to go, but he'll need your eyes and your protection.
Sounds good, Lyris. Thank you.
Freedom! I remember this feeling. It will be fleeting, though, if Molag Bal has his way. Thank the Divines you are safe. There is that at least. Lyris sacrificed everything that we might go free. Her sacrifice must not be in vain.
Can we just find a way to take her with us?
I wish that were possible, but I promise you, once we escape Cold Harbor, we will find a way to rescue her together, Vestige.
Okay, why do you keep calling me Vestige?
That is the name I have given you. You are but a trace of your former self, a soulless one, an empty vessel that longs to be filled. It is as the scrolls foretold, but not exactly as I imagined.
Okay, and why does Lyris call you the Prophet?
That is what I've come to be called. My true name is lost even to me. Years of torment have taken their toll. Quickly now, we must make haste to the anchor.
The anchor?
The anchors are Daedric machines of the darkest magic. Their chains bind our world and pull it towards Cold Harbor. I can use one of these anchors to return us to Tamriel, but you must lead me to it.
Sounds fair. Alright, stay close then.
Up the stairs, quickly! We must get to the anchor mooring!
One thing I love is this guy is supposed to be blind, yet he follows you perfectly. Even knowing when you go stealth. Child of bones.
The mortal thinks it can defy me. Futile. Soon your world will be in my chains.
Come! I will protect you.
A moment, Vestige. The Dark Anchor's portal is high above us. I will prepare a spell to lift us to it. But first, you must reattune yourself to Nern in order to regain your physical form. To do this, you will need a Sky Shard.
What's a Sky Shard?
A shard of ethereal magicka that carries the essence of Nern. Some link them to Lorcan, the missing god of creation. If you collect and absorb its power, it should restore your corporeal form. I will summon one of these shards for you to absorb.
Alright, I am ready. Summon your shard.
Shard of Aetherius, fall upon us now and anoint us with your blessing. There, quickly! Collect the Sky Shard! Great Akatosh, dragon god of time, I require your strength. Let the way be opened. Let these wandering souls return home. Let the will of Molag Bal be denied. Hurry! We must go now! The Vestige awakens once again. Come here, we must speak. As I feared, we arrived in different locations. I am in a place with the smell of burning ash on a hot wind, and the sounds of a distant battle. It matters not. You have awakened once again, and we must set you on your path.
How long have I been unconscious?
Days, weeks, I cannot tell. The voids between worlds disrupted all sense of time and space. I know only that you were deposited into the sea, and some charitable soul fished you out and brought you to dry land.
Okay, what should I do now?
I'm afraid you will have to decide that for yourself. I must focus on searching for a way to repay Lyris's bold sacrifice. I cannot simply abandon her to the wrath of Molag Bal.
I agree, but when will I see you again?
I cannot foresee that, not yet. But we will meet again. There is still much we need to accomplish. Be wary, Vestige. Our very plane of existence is in peril. The threat of Molag Bal looms across all Tamriel, and chaos spreads in its shadow. Danger roams the land and will assume many forms. Do not let it catch you off guard.
Where should I go now?
You must find your own path. But perhaps there is a reason for the place in which you find yourself. Explore, search for a cause to lend your hand. Join with others. You might even seek out those who rescued you from the sea. The choice is yours.
You think there are many that might need my help?
Indeed. I sense that even now, there are good people near you who face grave danger. They need your assistance, should you be willing to give it. To thwart the will of Molag Bal, we must skirmish with evil wherever it rears its head.
Okay, and are there others who would join me in this fight? Or is it just going to be me?
We do not face these troubled times alone. Many shall rise up to fight this tide of darkness. Wherever you go, you will encounter others who share your courage and valor. Help them if you can, and enlist their aid if you have need of it.
Well, that sounds like a great plan. Until we meet again, Prophet. Alright, so yeah, that was a really interesting. I really love the start of this game. And I do look forward to bringing more of the game to you guys. So hope you guys enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed playing, and I'll see you guys later. Alright, have a good one all.